Hey guys, how's it going? I hope all is well. This video, I just wanted to talk with you guys. Just be honest, let you guys know where I'm at, what's happening, and here we go. So, I would say since about Christmas, my symptoms kind of got more persistent. I wasn't having as many good days, more downs than ups, and overall just not well. And now it's June and it's the same thing. I'm putting more effort in to get through the day. I'm having to fight more just to get out of the house. This fight of, even though I don't feel well, I still need to try and have a life. It sucks. It's not fair. Then again, I know I'm not the only one, but it's still hard. I find that it's taking so much more mental strength just to stay positive, to stay optimistic. And that isn't really like me. I'm usually a super positive person, really easygoing, and just one of those people that says, like, tomorrow's a new day. Lately, it's just been really hard to say, like, today sucked, tomorrow's a new day. Lately, it's just, today sucked, is tomorrow gonna suck less? It's rough to admit that I'm having a tough time like this, but I want to be honest about it. And right now, I just can't find any answers to my questions, to my problems, to these hurdles that I can't figure out. I'm one of those people who lays everything out and, okay, what's wrong? What can I change? What can I do? What does this do? What does that do? And right now, I can't even find a somewhat answer or somewhat reason to things, which is hard. As you probably seen in my last video, I did go to the zoo. Now, to do that, the behind the scenes, if you would, is the day before, I didn't move. I laid down all day. I tried to do as little as possible just to be rested enough to have just that right amount of energy to survive the 2 hours at the zoo. That's the behind the scenes of my life. Is I try so hard, I put so much effort and so much energy just to do things in life, to have fun, to have a memory to go back and talk about. And the effects of doing so are not fun. And I guess I'm one to say that you block it out. I block out how much I pay for doing things like going to the mall, the zoo like I did the other day, or just trying to live like a 20-year-old. And I just block out all this other stuff, the hard stuff, the lying on the bathroom floor so sick that I can't even open my eyes. That's the part that I block out. I try to forget. I try to ignore that's happening, that happened. That's the reality of my POT syndrome. But there's a lot of positives as well. The positives of being able to relate to people who are going through tough things, to be able to see life in such a wonderful way. Like, I know that life is short. I know that every chance you get, you better live that day to the fullest. That people in your life are supposed to encourage you, lift you up, push you, and that you just shouldn't waste your time on people who aren't going to do that for you. I have that to thrive on because of the way that my life has turned out with my illness. There are definitely tons of positives. My family got so close through all of the trials in the first couple years of not knowing what was wrong with me. And now my family forever will be close because of that. And being able to look at my younger sister and see that my life has impacted her in a special way too. That she has the biggest heart I have ever seen in someone. That she just knows that life is something special and that you have to treat it special and treat it like it's a gift that you've been given. And that's how I choose to look at my life, even though, of course, I have really hard days, really hard weeks, just even hours where you're not sure that you're gonna make it to the next hour because you're that sick. But you just have to remember that, I'm still here. So, my record is I've gone through everything, I haven't failed. I just keep going, Even though it sucks, I got through it. I'm still here. That's good. That's something to really focus on, is even though this is tough, like, you just keep getting through it. You just keep finding a way to push and get through it. And being able to find that fight in you at only 20 years old, well, gosh, I guess if you would look at it in perspective, I found that strength at like 15 when I first found out that my life was no longer going to be the same. And to be able to just dig deep and fight and just know that you are stronger than you can even imagine is a really cool thing to know. It's a cool thing to see in you. And I don't know if other people with illnesses or ailments feel this way too, but I feel like I can see it in other people also. I can look at them and see this fight and just know that they've gone through something. Like, I, as you know, am at the hospital quite often because of my IV treatments. So I do meet a lot of people, amazing people, and to hear their story and to see that fight in them and to have that similarity, it's really amazing that even though we're just a couple people in this gigantic world, that we're similar in the way that this strength, this courage, these experiences that have come from us join us together. It's absolutely amazing. On Facebook, it popped up a memory from a few years ago. I think maybe just 2. It was about the time that I was at the IV clinic and this older lady came in. And the first time that I ever had someone look at me in my eye and say that, "I'm so-and-so, what brings you here?" And just her strength to tell me that she had leukemia and was dying. The strength that just must have took to tell a stranger. I'd never met her or seen her before, and yet she had the strength to look me in the eye and tell me this, to tell me her story. That was amazing to me. That opened my eyes to how amazing humans are. And still to this day, I'll be doing something, or I'll see something, or someone will say something, and I'll remember her. Just this strength in this woman next to me. And we ended up sharing a laugh. And I'm still absolutely amazed that the strength that it takes for people in the worst situation ever, in a situation they wouldn't ask for or wish upon anyone else, but yet you can sit there in your life and be able to laugh about it. I know my family talks about it all the time. Like, people on the outside would have no idea why we would be laughing when we're faced with challenges that we are due to my illness, but still able to stop and laugh about it because you fight. It's this fight that brings out amazing things, and I just really wanted to talk about it. And it's amazing to me that I'm able to share this on YouTube to show other people, and hopefully have other people be like, hey, like, yeah, like, finally someone that totally feels the same way. And I just want to meet and find more people that are like that have this fight in them. And it's just an amazing thing to me, and I just can't express how just cool it is that tough situations bring out the best in us. Of course we're gonna have bad days. Of course we're gonna have bad moments where everything just collapses. For me, the last few weeks, like, I can't even go 3 days without totally breaking down in tears, because I'm struggling to find optimism and positivity, and just, it's been tough. And I think the best way for me to move on and heal from this is to talk about this, to bring it out there, to share it with other people, and just say, hey, like, we all have our struggles. Everyone has their own unique struggles, but we still have struggles. So we can join together with our struggles and say, hey, together we can power through this. Together we can get through it. And thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. And I hope that things go well and I can share with you continuously the ups or downs, and, you know, keep fighting. Thanks for watching. Bye.